Hey, what is going on, pros and pros? It's MrLime in the HD here, and welcome to another drinks review. So before we get into the drink, if you want to save 10% discount on X Gamer products, don't forget to use code MrLime. Or if you want to save 10% discount on XiTE energy products, don't forget to use code ByElliot. Both of the codes will be in the description below. So today we are reviewing again another version of the Rockstar XDurance Blueberry, Pomegranate and Acai. So before I get into this drink, there's a little bit of explaining to do and I'll get to it. I hope I won't keep you guys too long. So originally we had the full sugar Blueberry, Pomegranate, Acai drink. Beautiful, lovely drink. One of the best flavours I did ever have. 13.8 grams of sugar per 100ml, 69 grams of sugar in there. One of the best flavours ever made. And then the sugar tax came along. And they halved the sugar. Rockstar halved the sugar in all of their drinks. So they then ruined that and it was no longer my favourite flavour. Then, by the way, the link to that original will be in the description below. Then they rang along a Rockstar fully loaded version which had real sugar in it, as it literally says, a real sugar version. Again, link to this one will be in the description below. And that contained 14 grams and had 69 grams of sugar in the can. So pretty much the same. This was pretty much the same as the original, similar but pretty much the same, if not almost the same, which is good. But yet again, they've now brought out these 25% more taste, more caffeine versions, which they've also done in guava and the original. Links to them in the description as well. But yes, so I find with these 25% more taste cans is that they have done it, say, versus a previous recipe. So the previous recipe of this is the reduced sugar version, which tasted nasty. But bear in mind, this still is the reduced sugar version, but 25% more taste. So how they've sorted that out, I don't know, but we'll find out. So anyways, I got this particular can out of a random corner shop, actually, because it's price marked 99p. But apart from that, we have our kind of usual XDurance design. We have the usual kind of blue, pomegranate, acai colours we expect, although it's just blue because of blueberry. Kind of what the usual can used to look like, albeit a bit less black, looking at the other can. And of course it hasn't got any of the gold like the fully loaded one. Although we have the 25% more taste at the top, and then the big 200 milligrams of caffeine as well, all going around the top. And again, we have guarana, taurine, B vitamins going down the side. On the bottom we have nothing, and on the top everything is all standard and silver apart from the pull ring, which is in a nice shiny black. So taking a close look of the can, like I said, it even says 2 stars next to 25% more taste, and then on the back it does say versus previous recipes. So I really hope they have improved this, because having this flavour with reduced sugar is a win-win in my books. So looking at the ingredients and stuff, we have vitamin B6, niacin. Well, that's weird. No pantothenic acid again, and no vitamin B12. We have vitamin E. That's weird. That's really vitamin E in energy drinks, but there we go. Caffeine content is on the higher side of 40 milligrams per 100 ml, so it's not the average of 32, so it's got 8 milligrams extra per 100 ml. Whether that's going to make a difference between you win the Olympics or not, I don't think so. And apart from that, what do we have in the sweeteners? Let's see, we have sulfame K and sucralose, so no aspartame, which is good. The sugar content is 4.7 grams per 100 ml, so it is still the lower sugar content. Now, I don't have a reduced sugar can to hand because there's no point keeping it, but I think it was around the same mark for the reduced sugar. They seem to be all around the 5 gram mark, and the total can contains only 24 grams of sugar. Such a difference from how it used to be back in the day, Rockstar. But anyways, so it's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it doesn't explode over me. So if me knowing this as one of my favorite, used to be one of my favorite flavors, the color of this drink is going to be, like a dark, not dark, it's going to be a blackcurrant color, just, basically dark blueberry color. Basically it's going to be a nice dark color. And the smell and taste, well, I'm hoping it's going to smell of what this used to smell like, which it used to smell sweet. Just don't you dare explode, which is pretty compressed. Okay, saved. Yep, surprise, surprise on the colour. As I said, the black currant colour. So, don't go over the top. So, quite a lot of foam there. We'll put that to one side for now. So, as I was saying, the colour is indeed the black currant colour. Although, this is definitely on the lightest... Well, it is fairly dark. I wouldn't say on the lighter side, but it's not as dark as you'd kind of expect. Like, you can kind of see through it in light. Like, it's not 100% cloudy, and I don't know how the camera shows it up, but quite a lot of bubbles on the side there, as you can see. And then, like I said, there was quite a lot of foam on top, which took a little while to go. So I couldn't smell the drink, so let's give it a closer smell now. Oh, it smells just like how it used to smell, or like how the fully loaded one smelled. Oh, just that blueberry pomegranate acai smell. Just I've drank this drink for years, and it just brings back the memories of how good it used to taste. Oh, that smells so good. But what does it smell of? Well, it literally smells of the XDurance blend. It smells exactly the same of how it used to smell. Oh, it just smells so good. So it's that blueberry mixture. Beautiful. But nevertheless, guys, let's taste some in my MrLime HD review cup. Okay, straight away, that is way better than the previous reduced sugar version. That is way better straight away. They trust me, guys. The reduced sugar version of this is really nasty. They really ruined it. But that straight away is way better. I can tell you that now. Way better. So very interesting what they've done with the flavour there. Very interesting what they've done with that. I would say though, again, straight away, that unfortunately it doesn't have that kick and that, not rave, but it just doesn't have that kick and that punch like the full sugar versions had. So just straight from drinking that cup, I will say the full sugar, the real sugar one, is still better, because that's what I really liked about the XDurance, or this particular flavour originally. When you drank it, especially maybe some of the other Rockstars as well, that it had that kind of really sickly, but in a good way sickly, not like over syrupy or over sickly like kind of the American Fantas, as I always compare, but it just kind of had that really, when you drank it, if you've had the original can, you'll know what I'm on about, but it had that really kicking and kind of just nice sickly blueberry with that pomegranate and acai taste, and it just tasted really, really kind of like not nourishing, but really nourish. It just, it tasted just really nourishing. You just literally want to down the whole can. Yes, it did have loads of sugar, but that helped towards with the specific flavour, because remember, having lots of sugar in every single drink doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. But like I was saying, with this, it definitely is lacking that syrupy, or to say the sickly side to it, but the actual flavour itself is definitely better than what the old recipe used to be. So I'm drinking this drink and I'm thinking, okay, there's no, the thing is with the previous recipe, it just tasted disgusting. It was just horrible. Like, there was just a really weird, nasty taste in the background. But this has got rid of that, and it's almost like drinking a sugar-free version of the original flavour, but in a good way. Like, it actually tastes of a decent sugar-free version. It just hasn't got that syrupy, sickly kick. Just imagine it like that, guys. That's probably the best way to describe the drink. A good sugar-free version of the original full sugar version, because the reduced sugar was so bad, as I've said. But yeah, when I'm drinking it, let me take some more. Yeah, because you drink it, you get that famous blueberry pomegranate flavour, and like I said, it's kind of a medium. It's not like an overly strong like it used to be. It's a medium strengthness on that. But then after that, it kind of just goes into nothing. Aftertaste, again, the aftertaste kind of just dissipates into not much really of anything. Yeah. I mean, the more I drink of it, that kind of bland aftertaste is kind of becoming more and more apparent. And it's not really a good thing. But the actual flavour itself is just a weaker version of what it used to be, which is not a bad thing, because yes, they have definitely improved on the taste of this, and yes, there is no weird like chemical taste like it used to have, which is good, but the aftertaste on this one is still a bit weird, but the actual blueberry pomegranate flavour is still there. Still, you know, you can still taste the blueberry pomegranate flavour, but just not as strong. So yeah, interesting. Again, the caffeine doesn't make any difference, the increased caffeine, it's just caffeine. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely a big improvement on the original reduced sugar version. Definitely much better on the flavour side, not really any of them nasty chemical tastes which it used to have, which is good, but it's still lacking in the aftertaste and the overall sickliness of what we loved about the old drinks. But hey, like I said, they released the real sugar version, which you can still buy in corner shops if you can find it, or buy it online. So do buy the real sugar version, because you will still get that original flavour of how it used to be. But yeah, but in terms of actually saying 25% more better taste, well, I've said this about the guava in the original flavour. I said, how did they exactly come up with a 25% more better flavour? You know, they ask 1,000 people and say put a percentage, and everyone agreed on 25%. So that's kind of weird for a manufacturer to kind of put a specific plus 25% more taste figure on it, because to me, I'd say that's almost 100% better than what it used to be with the old reduced sugar variant. That is just way better. Or if not, just say like 80% or something. But yeah, a really weird percentage to put on the drinks. But regardless, do I give that a thumbs up? Do I give that a thumbs up? There's so many variations of this XDurance now. Do I give that a thumbs up? I mean, I probably would buy another can here and there to drink it, but I'd rather just drink the full sugar version of that drink as a treat than keep drinking this one. Because if I kept drinking more of this version of it, it eventually would wean me off why I loved this drink so much back in the day. So for that, I'll give it in the middle, because yes, it is better than the other version, but it's not incredible. It's not absolutely tasty like the real sugar version. But anyways, guys, if you've tried the 25% more taste version, let me know in the comments. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.